Hello friends, welcome back to Python quiz series. 12 parts of this series have already been published and you can find the links to these parts in the description box below. This is the 13th part covering CSV files with questions worth 30 marks. After taking this quiz, you will be able to assess your concepts of CSV files and also you will be able to realize what are your weak points in CSV files where you really need to work upon. Ready for the quiz? Let us start.
Here is question number 1. CSV stands for, yes, choose the correct full form of CSV, and the correct answer is option A. It is comma separated values. Question number 2. Default delimiter for CSV files is, yes, pick the correct option. Again, it is option A. Question number 3. Which character can work as delimiter for CSV files? Comma only, tab only, space only, or any character? And yes, it can be any character. Question number 4. We can manage means create, read and update CSV files using a text editor, a Python program, a spreadsheet application, or all of the above. And yes, the correct answer is all of the above. Question number 5. A CSV file created using a Python program can be processed by, yes, choose the correct option. And the correct option is again D. It can be processed by a text editor, a Python program, or any spreadsheet application. Question number 6. The extension of a CSV file must be .txt, .csv, .py, or can it be any extension? And yes, the correct option is D. It can be any extension. Question number 7. File opening modes for CSV files are same as those for text files, or same as those for binary files, or different from text files and binary files, or a mix of text files and binary files. And the correct option is option A. These are same as those for text files. Question number 8. Which module in Python is used to process CSV files? And the correct module is CSV. Question number 9. CSV module allows writing multiple lines in a CSV file using, yes, which of these functions is used to write multiple lines together in a CSV file? It is write rows, option B. Question number 10. The contents of a text file sample.txt are shown below. You can see the contents of this text file. Now pick the correct statement with respect to this file. Yes, see the options and pick the correct option. And the correct option is option A. This file can be treated as a CSV file. Question number 11. The contents of a CSV file sample.csv are shown below. See the contents of this file and pick the correct statement with reference to this file. There can be one or more correct statements. And the correct statement is again option A. It can be treated as a text file. Basically all the CSV files are text files. So any CSV file can be treated as a text file also. Question number 12. The contents of a text file sample.txt and a script to read the file contents are shown below. You can see the contents of sample.txt on the left hand side. On the right hand side you can see the code to read this file. Now pick the correct statement with reference to the given contents and code. Pick the correct option from A, B, C, D. And the correct option is option D. Data type of the variable rec used in the code will be list. Question number 13. The contents of a text file sample.txt and a script to read the file contents are shown below. See the contents of the file and the code to read data from this file. Pick the correct statements with reference to the given content and the code. And the correct statement is given in option A. Rec will be a list of one element. Question number 14. The contents of a text file sample.txt and a script to read the file contents are shown below. Now in these questions, question number 12, 13, 14, you must have observed that we are reading a text file as a CSV file. Now see the contents and the code and pick the correct statement with reference to the contents and the code. And the correct statement is given in option B. Rec will be a list of three elements. This time we have used the keyword argument delimiter equal to dollar to create the reader object for the file. Therefore, while reading data from this file, dollar will be taken as the delimiter, and that is the reason why rec will be a list of three elements. Question number 15. The following code is raising an exception. See the code carefully. It is creating a runtime error. To correct the code, we have to choose the correct option. How can we correct the code? And the correct option is option B. Question number 16. The following code is leaving an unwanted blank line after every row in the file sample.csv. See the code. We are creating a file sample.csv, but after every record we are getting a blank line. How can we correct this code? Choose the correct option. And the correct option is option B. We have to use the keyword argument new line equal to blank with the open function. Now this is not a question, this is the information for upcoming questions. It says following are the contents of a CSV file members.csv as visible in a spreadsheet package. See the contents carefully. It has got three columns: serial number, name and age. Following is the code to display all the records from this file and calculate the average age of all those members whose name does not start with A. In the upcoming questions, you will have to fill in the blanks in this code to correctly complete it. See the code carefully. At some places you will find blanks. Now in the upcoming questions, you will have to fill in these blanks. Here is question number 17. Pick the correct option to complete the statement number 1 to create the reader object. Pick the correct statement from option A, B, C and D. And the correct answer is option C. Question number 18. Pick the correct option to complete statement number 2 to skip the first record. First record is the header, serial number, name and age. We want to skip it. So which of the given statements will skip the first record? Choose the correct option from A, B, C and D. And the correct option is option D. Question number 19. Pick the correct option to complete statement number 3 to pick the first character of the name, because we want to check whether the name starts with A or not. And the correct option is option A. Question number 20. Pick the correct option to complete statement number 4 to add age to S. And the correct option is option B. Question number 21. Pick the correct option to complete statement number 5 to check if any value was added to S. And the correct option is option A. Question number 22. The contents of a CSV file sample.csv and the code to read and display data from this file are shown below. Now you have to tell how many lines of output will this code display. See the file carefully, see the code carefully, and then tell how many lines of output will this code display. And the correct answer is option C. Question number 23. The contents of a CSV file sample.csv and the code to read and display the data from this file are shown below. See the contents of the file and the code to read data from this file. Now, what would be the data type of the variable rec used in this code? It will be list, tuple, string, or dict. Dict means dictionary. And the correct answer is option D. It will be a dictionary. Question number 24. The contents of a CSV file sample.csv and the code to read and display the data from this file are shown below. What will be the keys of rec? In the previous question we saw that rec will be a dictionary. Now what will be its keys? And the correct answer is option C. The keys will be serial number, name and age. These will be taken from the first line of the file. Question number 25. Again the same contents of the file and same code. Now you have to tell what will be the values of serial number, name and age respectively for the first record. Choose the correct option from A, B, C and D. And the correct answer is option A. It will be 1, 12 and none. Question number 26. Consider the following code. See the code carefully and tell what is the possible data type of the variable header used in this code. And the correct answer is option D. It will be a list. It can be tuple also, but because tuple is not given here in these options, so the correct answer is option D. Question number 27. Consider the following code. It is the same code again. What should be the data type of the variable rec used in this code? See it carefully. And the correct answer is option C. It has to be a dictionary. Question number 28. Again the same code is given and you have to tell the variable data should it be a dictionary or a list of dictionaries or a string or list of strings. And the correct answer is option B. It should be a list of dictionaries. Question number 29. Consider the following code. Again the same code is given and you have to tell what is the relationship between header and rec. Header is a variable used in the code. Rec is also a variable. Now what is the relationship between these two variables? Choose the correct option. And the correct option is option A. Header contains the keys of rec. Question number 30. Again same code is given and you have to tell what will be the effect of deleting line terminator equal to \n from this code. If we remove this keyword argument, then what will happen? Choose the correct option from A, B, C and D. And the correct option is option C. A blank line will be inserted after every record in the file.
That's all for this part of the series. Please use the comment section for any feedback or queries. I will be back soon with the next part of the series. Till then, bye bye. Happy learning.